My name is Ümit Ismailova. I am here today to talk to you about the atomic bomb. This topic is important because it's an undeniable part of our history and it can also influence our future. This is table of contents. It consists of 6 parts. Firstly, I would like to start a brief history of the atomic bomb. Scientists like Einstein and Rutherford discovered that it's possible to produce a huge amount of energy from the nuclear reaction. In order to use this energy for the military purposes, in 1942, the Manhattan Project was launched. And 3 years later, in 1945, the first atomic bomb was tested in the Trinity test. It took place in New Mexico. And the nuclear age was initiated by this explosion. The code names of the first atomic bombs that was established in the Manhattan Project were Little Boy and Fat Man. Now let's look at differences between these two bombs. Little Boy resembles a gun, and its shell was made of uranium-235. Its design is simple, and today it's easy to produce it and it's less effective. On the other hand, Fat Man resembles an implosion type of bomb. Its shell was made of plutonium-239, and its design technically complex, and it's more powerful than Little Boy. Now let's look at the effects of these two bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. In August 6, 1945, Little Boy exploded in Hiroshima, and 3 days later, in August 9, 1945, Fat Man exploded in Nagasaki. The total area destroyed by this explosion in Hiroshima 13 square kilometers, and in Nagasaki 6.7 square kilometers. The number of people who died in this explosion in Hiroshima 140,000 people, and in Nagasaki almost 70,000 people. Now let's look at the effects of these bombs. The explosion of atomic bomb creates heat, blast effects, and firestorm. The temperature can increase up to 7,000 degrees Celsius, and people would be likely would suffer severe skin burns, and also people die, and also people suffer from temporary blindness for up to 40 minutes and even permanent eye damage. The result of heat and blast effects, a huge amount of fire ignite and create massive firestorms. A firestorm consumes all the nearby oxygen, and people would be likely to die from the asphyxiation. The blast effects are consecutive result of heat and firestorm. They spread at supersonic speeds and destroying homes and buildings. And also, people would likely would be left deaf due to owing to ruptured eardrums. Let's look at another effect of this explosion. People who survived in this explosion would be exposed to immediate radiation sickness, and those who survived in this immediate radiation effects would be subjected to long-term cancer risk. This chart shows that now let's look at this chart. This number shows that today we live in a world that nuclear weapons still exist, and many countries try to create new nuclear weapons in order to gain more power, and they show themselves that they really care about peace. The catastrophic consequences of nuclear weapons shows that our choices really matter and can make a difference. This is my references, and thank you.